It seems almost unbelievable that school is starting back for so many this week, but indeed it is. However, that does not mean it's too late for you to get your kiddos into the correct school for them. And here to talk about some brand new early learning centers that are opening up, Deacon Scott Conway is back with us, and we welcome Kathy Falk from the Catholic Diocese of St. Augustine. Hi, thanks for coming.
It's great to be here with you.
So it's not too late?
It's not too late. We have plenty of openings, and we just opened up 3 new sites. Assumption Early Learning Center, which is up in Jacksonville. We opened up St. Therese of the Child Jesus in St. Johns County. We just opened up our first high school for special needs children in Jacksonville as well. So we're looking forward to enrollment continuing to increase as we open our doors and welcome new students to the new year.
And the last time you visited, we talked about scholarship opportunities and how a lot of folks would not have even considered that they would be eligible, and yet so many are. So that's a great possibility. What about, you know, as far as for all kids, no matter where they're going, are there some tips you can share with us? Because this is kind of a stressful time around a lot of houses right now, getting everybody back into school and making sure they're as successful as they can be.
Yeah, so we have a number of tips that we would love to share with you. The first one would be that each evening you should have a routine for your children and make sure they get enough sleep for the next day. Sleep is incredibly important for students as they go into to school each day. You know, video games at night and all that extra TV, there's got to be some sort of routine where we say enough's enough. It's time to go to bed, let's get ready for the next day.
As a prior principal, I encourage the parents to pre-pack, pre-prepare, make sure homework is done. We're not catching up in the morning, trying to do homework and eat lunch, at the, breakfast at the same time, packing lunches. But just the calmness of the parents reflects on the students as they enter the school doors.
And they should really have a healthy breakfast each day. They shouldn't go to school on an empty stomach. They should go fed, nourished, and ready for the day.
And what about as far as encouragement goes? Like, do you tell them when they're leaving to go to school, like, this is the day, you know, you're going to get out there, we want to see A's, or are you kind of going the opposite way, like anything you're doing, just try hard? I mean, what do you see working the best? It's
keeping the morning as stress-free as possible and encouraging them as much as you can. Trying to keep that arguing in the morning with you and your children to basically none. You know, if you have to argue with them, do it at night. You know, don't do it in the morning.
Yes.
Try to keep a nice pattern in the morning, a healthy environment. You know, you can give them the sign of the cross on their forehead as they leave, give them some encouraging words as they go off for the school day. You want to make that impact as they leave the house the best it can be for them.
You know what I have found to be one of the the biggest stress relievers? Uniforms. Whenever you have a school situation with uniforms, it's just amazing how, like, just arguing over clothes can be
And even with uniforms, the schools that are in uniforms, I used to make sure that as a working parent, I made sure that I had enough uniforms to get me through the week, so I wasn't even stressing about throwing them in when we had late sports or things like that as well.
Exactly. And activities too after school, that can really cause, you know, just trying to remember, like, who's got to go where after school, and you know, all of these are things that can cause a lot of stresses. Now, these schools that you mentioned, these scholarships we talked about last time, there's so much information that's so worthwhile that you have out there. How can folks find you?
Sure, if they go to DOSAFL.com/schools, or they can call our office or visit any Catholic school in the diocese. We'd be more than happy to help them and direct them in any direction they need, including scholarship needs.
And we should say, for all faiths are welcome.
All faiths.
All
Everybody's
faiths.
welcome to our schools.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you again for visiting. And
thank you.
One more time, that website.
DOSAFL.com/schools.
All right. Thank you both so much for
Thank
coming.
you.
Thank you for
God
having
bless.
us.
We'll be back.